yo. Hear me out. Yo, y'all can hear me? I know y'all can't see me yet, but y'all can hear me? Cold in this. Oh, God damn it. Oh, fuck. Hold up a second. Gotta get the blankie, bro. Oh my God. Yo, what's good with y'all? I'm so tired, but guess what? We streaming and it is what it is. And why is this shit hanging so fucking far down? Damn, bro. He said, I know you tired, bro. I'm exhausted. Oh, shit. Nigga, am I tired? Oh, I know you. Wait, yeah. See? I'm already fucking up. Yo, I'm exhausted. Cold. Exhausted. Look, freezing. Nigga, cozy, boy. Oh, Real Jeb was good. Cooper, what's up, bro? Mekki was good. Nico, what's up? Demarion, what's going on with you, Brody? Who's all in here, bro? Who's all in here, bro? Feel me? What's good with y'all? So today, a lot of impressions for Assassin's Creed came out. So Assassin's Creed Shadows. So we're gonna be reacting to some stuff like that. I should stream for like a good 2 hours, maybe. That's a big ass maybe. Boy, I don't even know if that's possible. You feel me? So, if y'all donate though, no, I ain't even gonna do that to y'all. I was about to say, if you niggas donate, might stream all night. Nah. But like, we gotta be realistic though. But yeah, a lot of good shit has been said about Assassin's Creed that I've seen so far. Assassin's Creed Shadows, and a lot of people are getting to play it early and stuff like that. Niggas, like, I commented on the Assassin's Creed Shadow post, and they responded back. Niggas is upset that I commented under their post on Twitter, bro. Niggas getting mad. What? They was like, look, another token black content creator getting paid by Ubisoft. I'm like, nigga, if I was getting paid by Ubisoft, I'll be playing the game early like these other niggas, and I'm clearly not. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Let's be real here. You know, I can't believe the Advanced 2.0 suit is going to be in Marvel Rivals. Yeah, that's fire. Yeah, that shit is dope. Nintendo Switch 2 got revealed today. I don't care about that shit. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't give a fuck. I'm sure it's gonna be fire. I'm not knocking it. Marvy, what's up, bro? Eric G was good with you too. But I'm not knocking it, but I don't think that shit gonna be fire. The Nintendo, man, Switch 2. But back to this Assassin's Creed shit, bro. There's been a lot of good things said about the game. I still like Origins better than Shadows. How can you say you like Origins better than Shadows when Shadows haven't even came out yet? You have not yet played Shadows. That's not even possible, bro. Jeb, that's not even possible. I love Origins, but we haven't played Shadows, so we don't know how the game is going to be until we play it. You can't say that. That's like saying, well, you know, I love Red Dead Redemption 2 better than GTA 6. What? We haven't even played that shit yet. You see what I'm saying, though? Like, that's not possible, bro. Not yet, at least. I like Origins too, but I can't wait for Shadows. No, Shadows is gonna be fire, bro. I love Origins, like y'all said though. Just like the people hating co-host of Yote, the Intergalactic Hereditary Prophet. Yeah, bro. I don't fucking know. Like, niggas always hating. Like, somebody said. Another thing somebody said was like, "Oh, a Black Lives Matter supporter." I'm like, what? Where the fuck did that come from? It's like a Black Lives Matter supporter, of course, is commenting under this post, under this Shadow Assassin's Creed Shadows post. I mean, what the fuck does that have to do with it? And what are y'all even talking about? Where did y'all even get that from? I was confused, bro. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Yeah. I would have loved to review the game though. That would have been dope. That would have been fire. You know. I'm gonna pull up some videos and stuff, and I'm gonna go to Twitter too, cause Twitter got everything as well. Go to Twitter and shit. Bro, it is fucking freezing, bro. God damn, man. Alright, so we're gonna go to Assassin's Creed. I think I got some stuff liked already though, so let's see. I know Joy Raptor's playing it. Shout out to Joy Raptor, he's a GOAT. Alright, I mean we could scroll through, yeah, we could go through this. We could go through this in a second. So I can show y'all. Bike was great to play with, plus I love the fuck? Oh, okay. Somebody posted on the fucking story. I don't even be on Snapchat. That shit just fucking annoying at this point. I might as well just delete the damn app. It's pointless. I don't even know why I got that shit. Play Assassin's Creed today. Video on 23rd. Oh, yeah, okay. So let me go here. Real quick. I got y'all. Shadows came out today. No. A lot of people have gotten to play it and have impressions about it and things of that nature. Hell no. Shadows come out what, March 20th or some shit like that? Yeah, nah, that's definitely not the case, bro. Alright, I got y'all. Terminator, what's good, bro? Let me put the chat on the screen. March 20th, right? Alright, yeah. March 20th. Nah, they delayed the game again. Y'all didn't know about that? Bro, I made a video about that shit. That's how I know niggas will be watching my shit. And that right there is how I know niggas don't watch my videos. It's alright. It's okay. Because when that shit drop, a lot of people gonna be watching shit when certain games drop. Not even when they drop, when news drop. You know? It comes with territory. Hold up a second. Let me go to YouTube real quick on my TV. It got delayed twice. Now it's releasing March 20th. Exactly. Yeah, it got delayed twice though, bro. I mean, it's a good thing at the end of the day. Like, delays are good. Like, don't think that delays are bad and, oh, the game's not going what? No, nigga. That means they're just improving on a lot more stuff that they think they should improve on. Alright? So, with that being said, I can delete that. Alright. See my boy Joy Raptor there. He says, I play Assassin's Creed Shadows. Coverage starts January 23rd with a really cool surprise as well. Oh, y'all probably can't even see that. Basically, so he's going to have a surprise with his coverage and everything. So, that's going to be cool. I'm going to be reacting to all that. I'm going to be streaming all that. That's going to be dope. Shout out to my guy, Joy Raptor, bro. I haven't spoken to Joy Raptor in so long. So, that's dope. Was this the post I commented under? I don't think this was the post. Was this the post? This was the post. I had commented, let's go. And then they commented that. Assassin's Creed commented that. And then niggas was just saying stupid shit, bro. I posted that jokingly, right? I've been blocking niggas, token black creator, blah, blah, blah. I be trolling niggas, though. That should be funny. Go where? Me dropping let's not. Alright, why the fuck y'all so upset about somebody else being happy about a game? I don't understand. Miserable ass niggas, bro. Motherfuckers is weirdos, bro. Yakuza, your ass weird too, nigga. Oh God. Origins was lit. Yasuke, is going to be a wonderful character to play as, especially with his cool katanas. You know they took the samurai title off of his shit. And I heard that. Oh, actually, you know what? I got more information that I saw on here. Way better information too. Let's go back. So my boy. Shout out to Reno, bro. Reno is a GOAT, bro. I think Reno follows me. Yeah, Reno follows me. Shout out to Reno, bro. Reno's fucking goated, bro. He's a god at fucking news, dropping news and stuff on Twitter for sure. All right, it says Assassin's Creed Shadows impressions from creator playtest. So, like I said, a lot of creators have been playtesting, and I guess the embargo has lifted for them to say that they played the game. So that's dope. Yeah, I heard they making a Black Flag remake, which Black Flag is arguably one of the greatest Assassin's Creed ever, easily. And the DLC was fire. It's crazy people don't want to see nobody. I'm happy. That's a fact. Can't wait for this. I hope it don't get delayed again. It's not gonna get delayed again. Not again. That's not gonna happen. You don't gotta worry about that. Yeah, that's not something you really gotta worry about. Yakuza, what the hell are you talking about? There's no Game Awards tomorrow. If there's some Game Awards, it's some small shit. What Game Awards? It's probably some other shit. I don't know what Game Awards you're talking about. Game Awards been passed, bro. Yeah, I heard about the Until Dawn movie, bro. Wait, they already dropped the trailer? Is it the same actors? They better have the same actors. Oh, Crimson Desert 2. What's the other joint? Phantom Blade Menace. Not Menace. Phantom Blade Zero. I said Zero. Menace. Phantom Blade Zero. So the Until Dawn, they dropping the movie. We all played the game. That was gonna be insane. I can't wait. Oh, that shit gonna be crazy. Hopefully you can play as old Assassin's outfit. Like I'm not sure. Let me text the girlie. Did I respond back to her? Oh, okay. She's probably busy. Yeah, she's probably busy. All right. Yeah, Crimson Desert is gonna be crazy. All right. So, all right. Let's reread this. News. Shout out to Reno. You know, with the news. Assassin's Creed Shadows impressions from creator playtest. They said from what they've been saying, I can zoom in too. From what they've been saying, right? They said it's far better than Odyssey and Valhalla. We know both of them shits. Ugh. Wait, black men are still real because don't know Japanese people what to say is 100% real person. No, what? Yasuke was an actual real figure, like legit. Like that's actually legit. You know, he was protection for Oda. You know, better than Odyssey Valhalla is a win. Already a win automatically because both of them shits trash. Oh my god, them shits is garbage, bro. Trash. Excitement went from 110 to 910. From what people have been, you know, from after playing it, I guess, or during the playthrough, they was like, whoa. So excitement went from 1 to 10, bro, or 1 out of 10 to 9 out of 10. It's very impressive. The story being really good. So they saying the story is really, really good. Pay attention to that. See, a lot of niggas been doubting this shit, bro. I don't know why. I mean, I know why from the past situations with Assassin's Creed and things of that nature, but, bro, stop it. You know what I'm saying? Stop it. You're making me mad. Stop it. Mata. Alright. What the hell is this nigga doing? I'm confused. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. All right. Mm, 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 all right. So, funny dialogue options from Yasuke. Oh, so you got. I mean, obviously you have the option. They're doing like a little RPG. It's not an RPG, but they're doing, I guess, RPG choices. You know, like your Horizons and like your different games, Dragon Dogmas, and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Why does this keep happening? I don't care about niggas posting. Shit is mad annoying. Fuck. Alright, so funny dialogue options from Yasuke. Cool. He doesn't understand Japanese at first. So Yasuke doesn't understand Japanese at first. And they saying Yasuke was kidnapped by Oda. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know who Oda was that nigga, basically. You know what I'm saying? Taking a jet suit in an attack on a ship. Huh? Jasut. Odyssey was not good. I don't know why y'all keep on saying that. I want a new Uncharted game, don't we all? You really think Odyssey was good? Odyssey and Valhalla was trash, bro. They did well selling wise, yeah, but them junks was garbage. And I'm already getting tired. Them shits was trash, bro. Trash. Dookie. Let's see. All right. Gameplay is coming next Thursday from various creators, so we're gonna have a lot of gameplay coming next Thursday. Okay. So I'm gonna set up the stream for that. Definitely gonna do that for sure. Should I set up the stream for that right now or later? Not now, but like, you know, tonight or tomorrow or some shit. I'm gonna definitely set up a stream for that though. AC Odyssey was okay for me. Origins was great. Origins was fire to me. Like, Origins was really good. Odyssey did have a lot of weapons, but it just didn't feel. It just wasn't Assassin's Creed, bro. It didn't feel nothing like it. The essence, bro. You don't just completely change the essence. You take the essence and grow it. Add to it. You know? So, yeah, bro. Oh, let me see. Assassin's Creed Ezio Trilogy was the first three. Yo, Assassin's Creed, the second one? Oh my god. Crazy. Literally insane. Oh, shit, bro. I used to climb the Egyptian pyramid. Oh, yeah. Jordan, what's up, bro? What's good with it, bro? Yeah, I'm tired, bro. I ain't gonna cap. I gotta stay up. I gotta stay up. We gotta stay up tonight. A lot of people hated Assassin's Creed Rogue. They made an Assassin's Creed Rogue. What? Yeah, I saw the new Virtual 6, but it's not gonna look like that. It's not gonna look like that, bro. I think I remember it. Yeah, AC2 was legend. AC2 Black Flag is up there too. I always say Black Flag is probably my favorite. I'm not gonna lie to you. Well, no, Origins is my favorite, then Black Flag. Look it up. But you play as a temper. All right, let's get into these videos, bro. Before I fall asleep in this motherfucker. Cause I'm over here reading the chat, but at the same time falling asleep. Niggas is tired, bruh. Alright, let's see what we got. Somebody posted something today. Hey, yo, y'all like the stream, bro. You feel? Nah, I didn't know. Hey, y'all saw that, right? Almost. You know what I'm saying? I almost went off. I almost took off. Almost took flight. Almost took flight, bruh. Oh, God. Sheesh. Nah, somebody definitely up. I'm not watching this nigga's video. I'm not watching that. It's 3 hours long. But I respect it. What? Trying to find, like, I saw a video. I didn't see it, but I saw it posted. Was it Joy Raptor? Let's see. I don't think it was Joy. Or Jor, my bad. Let's see. Dang, he really don't got. Somebody posted something and I saw that shit, bro. Like a video about Assassin's Creed. And I don't know who it was. Let me see, bro. I don't think they got anything new on Assassin's Creed since the delay was announced. What? I don't think they got anything new on AC since the delay was announced. What do you mean? I'm confused now. Because what the hell do you mean by that? Video wise. Why would they be dropping mad videos? Like, that doesn't make sense. They want y'all to be excited. You know? So that wouldn't make sense. Wild Gamer. Who is that? I think I've heard. I don't know. What? All right. Damn, my neck hurt. Ah. All right, whatever. But I've read most of everything that's happening. Like, you know, I'm looking forward to those reviews though, or those big first impressions, like on the 23rd. So I'm looking forward to that one. That shit gonna be crazy. That's gonna be crazy. Ooh, Lord. I'm falling asleep. Fuck. I know y'all saw that though. I hit one of these like, oh shit. I got the AC Shadows logo on my arm, and I'm so freaking ready for this game. That boy got that shit tatted. He has some Shadows gameplay. Oh, what was the name again? Bro, ain't no wake up. I just worked a 13-hour shift, bro. I'm tired as fuck. I can't even keep my eyes open. Wild Gamer SK. I think I've heard of him before. Let's see what this nigga got. My bad, y'all. I know, bro. I'm sorry. I tried, bro. I tried.
All of the men in this room.
Bro, I'm lifted, bro. Lifted. Lifted, bro. Oh, God. Bro, what the fuck? Is this shit, bro? Do I supposed to be watching this? Like, is this shit legal, nigga? Nah, I don't even think I'm supposed to be watching that. I'm not watching that. Y'all trying to get me caught up, bro. I'm not watching that, bro. I don't even think this shit's supposed to be out. That gameplay's not even supposed to be out. I mean, how hours sleeping to wait? What you mean, how hour? What do you mean? No, I'm not watching that. As much as I want to, I'm not watching that. They gonna get my shit. Can't even do it. Sleeping does. What's up with the young boy Marvel? What's good, bro? Ah, I'm trying to stay out. Oh God, help me, yo! I need to get some dubby. That's what I need. I don't even have no more. That shit gone. My room is dirty. My apartment is dirty. Well, not my apartment, but I gotta throw some stuff away. It's not dirty. It's just that stuff over there gotta get thrown away. I was worried doing All right. We're working in the shadows to protect the light. Sleeping though. Oh yeah. All right. I kind of woke up a little bit. All right. I got a little energy for the next 4 or 5 minutes. I'm not watching that though, bro. Like that's not. Yeah, I don't even know how the fuck he got that. Wait, is this just like gameplay that's been out? There's gotta be stuff that's already been out. Oh, I thought. Okay, I thought this was like. Boy, I was about to say, boy. This stuff that's already out. Yeah, I've seen all of this. I've seen all the new gameplay. The game looks incredible. Yeah, I already saw. Yeah, I already saw it. My bad. My bad. I thought it was some new show. I was like, wait, hold on. I'm not watching this shit. I got it, yeah. All the shit that he's showing. All the stuff that he's showing, I already saw it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm surprised Joy Raptor didn't drop a video on this yet. Yo, is this Kingdom Come Deliverance joint good? Like, I've been hearing good reviews. How have I been? I've been busy, tired, exhausted, all of the above. I'm just happy I met somebody that y'all probably won't ever meet, but will know about. But not fully. Not fully at all. How many times have I yawned? Somebody gotta count one day, bro. I'm just mad about nobody making a video about this shit. I mean, we could watch this. I guess. Fuck it, let's do it.
Sean Combs is a
Yeah, if Joy Raptor ain't got nothing new about it, well, you see, there's nothing new. Nah, dead ass, bro.
monster.
I want to speak about this now because I've witnessed everything.
Been delayed for a second time and will now be available to play on March the 20th, which means that the Ubisoft Quebec team, who created AC Odyssey, by the way, would have had an extra 4 months of development time to kind of get this game polished and ready for launch since the initially planned release date back in November, with Shadows, by the way, also being the first ever AAA C game.
Y'all ain't getting no cooking video from me unless it's a different channel.
If memory serves, in the whole franchise that has actually been delayed at all.
Clinton,
that
what's up,
kind
bro?
of Christmas period is sacred. So this is actually a good thing, in my opinion. I think it's a good thing for us gamers, because even though this sounds absolutely absurd, kind of ridiculous to say out loud at this stage, especially in a video, I actually think
All you gotta do is
Oh, you've never used samples
Man,
like this
get your
before.
ass
This
away from
is
the
arcade.
camera.
that this
That nigga say you never, like, bro. No, I want to see those. Damn, bro. Too damn close, bro. Too damn close. Shit. Damn, Brody. Back up. You saw how close that nigga was? Oh my god. Fuck. Hell wrong with these niggas? Damn ads, bro. What you think gonna be better than this or Ghost of Yote? Of course. Like, come on now. Ghost of Yote's story is gonna be better. I can guarantee that. The gameplay is gonna be better. Obviously. I'm definitely buying both, though. What he blush? Nigga, I'm tired, nigga. I'm done. Boy, I'm exhausted. Work, bro. That's all I gotta say. Phew. Should I stop the stream? Damn, bruh. But there's no reason why I should be this tired. No reason. Terminate, probably. Shit, I'm about to go over there. I'm trying to get this quick nap in, bro. Tired, bro. Alright, let's continue the video.
This is likely to be the most structurally sound Ubisoft game that we are ever likely to experience when it does release in March on day one. Because if it isn't, Ubisoft as a company is going to crash and burn. And I don't say that as a joke or because Ubisoft sucks, but
game
rather
has to be good in order for this shit to work out.
Ubisoft's share price is in the toilet. It is the lowest it's ever been in the last 10 years, with a further 45% reduction in the last 12 months alone, which is a very serious issue for a publicly traded company such as Ubisoft. And this is now having an impact behind the scenes on what's going on with the development of Shadows. Now, this company's poor performance isn't because of the crazy amount of microtransactions in their games, even though that is certainly a factor, but rather it is predominantly due to the buggy and poor state that their games have been initially released into us over the last decade, and the subsequent reputation that they've earned amongst us gamers as being a bit of a mess on launch, where, you know, it's going to be in good shape like 5 months down the line after 24 worth of patches and a 50% sale, but not on release day. In fact, the most recent example of this in action is Star Wars Outlaws, which was released back in August last year, where some people couldn't even finish the game due to serious bugs, myself included. Now, Ubisoft responded to concerned shareholders in their recent Q4 financial call, stating that this disappointing sales performance and mixed reception from gamers was the main contributing factor as to why that game didn't meet their financial expectations. Now, the reason why this information is important to us who are interested in AC Shadows is that this game absolutely must be in a almost perfect condition on launch so it can perform financially on par with Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which, regardless of what you think of that game, it did very well for Ubisoft and made them $1 billion in its first 12 months, which, by the way, was also the first ever AC game to do so, increasing Ubisoft's share price dramatically in that period, as you can see here, and that's what they like to see. Now, I'm not bothered about Ubisoft's recent share price, and you're probably not either, to be honest, but objectively speaking, I do believe this situation is good news for us gamers who have enjoyed Ubisoft games over the years, especially the Assassin's Creed franchise, because the company is on a financial tightrope right now, and it's under significant pressure to create an AC game that people actually want to play and not pumped full of loads of microtransactions. And this delay means that the development teams, many who I've actually met personally and some who I can...
My neighbor Brian was like, yo, where'd you get this knife? I'm like, Bespoke Postman.
Now, see, you talking about Bespoke all the time. Is it worth it?
You tell them what you're into, then they find gear from small brands that you might not even have known about. There's no obligation to buy anything, and you have total control over whatever you get. Whether you're into clothes, home goods, knives, camping gear, whatever it is, Bespoke Post has you covered.
GoDaddy Arrow can get my business online in minutes with AI. Let's see. Ooh, I like that logo. Let me just change this. Nice! This is fast. Product descriptions? Don't mind if I do. Done. Wow. So this is what it feels like to run a business. Okay, GoDaddy Arrow, I see you. Now, let's see what's next.
Consider friends have actually got extra time to hone and work on their craft and not feel rushed, and they can create an Assassin's Creed game which ships in solid condition. And by also moving the release date into March, they don't need to kind of compete with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 Avowed and Monster Hunter, I think, which is also coming out in February, giving them kind of an uncontested release window in March all to themselves, with no other notable games to kind of take chunks out of their revenue. This also means that whilst we wait for this release, this second delay, we are likely to experience the first DLC expansion in Shadows sooner, rather than waiting the standard, approximate 6 months after release, as we did with the Wrath of the Druids DLC in Valhalla as a recent Assassin's Creed example. This is also good news for us because we're likely to play new content in just a few months after Shadows launches in March, as the team who have also been working on this DLC has had an additional 4 months to cook as well, so that should be in good condition. Now, that's a great transition onto that topic now, because we have had a lot of new information about the first upcoming expansion thanks to an accidental update on the official Shadows Steam page on the 9th of January, which has since now been taken down or removed by the Steam team. But before I do break down that info for you, you may be wondering, hang on a second, Shadows is going to be on Steam at launch. Doesn't Ubisoft use their Ubisoft Connect launch?
Now Taxes is getting the TurboTax app and filing your taxes yourself 100% free if you didn't file with us last year. Pay $0 when you file by 2/18. All tax forms, all 100% free. Now this is taxes. File free in the app by 2/18. When you switch to TurboTax, do it yourself.
Dave wanted to heat up his sex life, so he came to us. Rose Spark's dual action formula acts fast and lasts long. Now, when she wants the heat,
I got the spark.
We got you, Dave. Connect with the provider at ro.co/sparks.
For all of their PC games, and you'd be absolutely right, because since 2019 Ubisoft took all of their games off Steam because Valve, who owns Steam if you didn't know, took an approximate 30% cut of all game sales which publishers put on their platform, which Ubisoft they did not like, of course, but because of the dire financial situation that they're in, as we've just kind of discussed, they're now prepared to pay that 30% platform tax to get the game in front of more gamers to, you know, chase that bag. They actually put Valhalla on Steam 2 years after it released and launched Mirage onto the platform as well a few months after it released. So they obviously now think it's worth doing and paying that cost to be on Steam, which is quite amusing actually, because back in 2019, Chris Early, Ubisoft's VP of Partnerships and Revenue, said that Steam's business model is unrealistic and it doesn't reflect where the world is today in terms of game distribution.
Well. How the turntables...
And you know what they say, everyone comes back to Steam eventually, and Ubisoft is no exception here. The caveat being, you PC players will still need a Ubisoft account connected or linked with Steam to actually play the game when it does release, if you're planning on buying it on that platform. But as for the DLC info, I want to bring your attention to this part of the Steam page specifically, where it says all pre-orders will gain access to the first...
At Mint Mobile, we like to do the opposite of what Big Wireless does. They charge you a lot, we charge you a little. They put their names on arenas, we put ours on my lower back. So naturally, when they announced they'd be raising their prices due to inflation, we decided to deflate our prices due to not hating you. And if this were one of their ads, they'd end it here with a happy customer. So we'll end ours with an angry goat. Ooh, look at the angry goat.
We watch, we learn, we vanish. I cannot know this. Never rely on the op to make you safe. You signed up for this. Ready to rock?
Agency. New series now streaming on the Paramount Plus with Showtime plan.
First DLC expansion called Claws of Awaji, which offers a new weapon and over 10 hours of additional content, which sounds cool. Now, as I mentioned, this has since been removed by Steam, and there isn't any info about this expansion on Ubisoft's official website to confirm that error, and that's because they've temporarily paused official game edition purchases and pre-orders before Christmas last year. But actually, it was on the first delay last year until they decide on what their new content offerings are. And this is more good news for us gamers when it comes to post-launch content in Ubisoft games, as their unpopular season pass model has actually been removed from Shadows, with Ubisoft publicly stating on their Q4 financial call before Christmas that in response to player feedback, those who do pre-order the game will get this first expansion free, instead of it kind of being a standalone additional cost or otherwise kind of amalgamated into a very pricey, very spicy as well, Gold or Ultimate Game Edition. So all of this info posted on Steam all lines up with what Ubisoft have stated publicly, so we can pretty much take this as legit. Now, as for the location of this Claws of Awaji DLC, I do want to bring your attention to the Collector's Edition trailer released last June, where Ubisoft very briefly teased the in-game world map, as you can see on your screen here. But what is most interesting about this is the two areas that have been purposely fogged out, as they are most certainly regions that we can visit in game, but we have not yet discovered or we haven't traveled there. Whereas comparatively, if you kind of look at the top of the map here, you can see a different, denser type of fog, meaning that that's the edge of the map, of course, and it will be inaccessible, so easily distinguishable here. Now, Awaji is an actual place in Japan. In fact, it's an island just off the coast of the mainland of Japan, next to the Bay of Osaka, which happens to be in this section of the fogged map here. So I think we can say with 100% certainty that this is where our DLC will be taking place. Now, that must also then mean that this section of the map is where our second DLC expansion is located, which Ubisoft also originally advertised in their season pass offering back in June last year. And this region is called the Mai, excuse the pronunciation, Prefecture, which is a very famous place in Japan for being the home of Shinto's holiest shrines, which contains a sacred bronze mirror called the Yata no Kagami, which is part of the imperial regalia of Japan and was revered for representing wisdom, honesty, and truth, as they kind of reflected what was being shown to those who looked upon it, which I think is the perfect item for an old Isu bit of technology here. But let's just kind of wait and see. Now, if you have learned something new so far, if you're enjoying the video, please do leave a very swift like down below, as I'd love to know if you are enjoying them. They do take some time to make. And I'm also running an AC Shadows game giveaway. You just need to be a subscriber and share your honest thoughts, opinions, and kind of anything you wish in the comment section at the end of this video. And a very nice AI bot will just randomly pick an authentic winner on the 19th of March across all of the AC Shadows videos.
No matter what kind of work your team does, Asana can help manage it. From project intake, to campaign management, to strategic planning and more, Asana works for you. Try for free today at asana.com.
I will be making up until then, with multiple comments, by the way, counting if they're actually genuine. So very best of luck to you. Now, thanks to Steam again, we've got our very first look at what this new base building mechanic will look like in Shadows, with Charles Benoit, the game director, recently answering a great question from Reddit user Brad Waterhouse about how this kind of mechanic works in game and how is it different from Ravensthorpe in Valhalla. Well, Charles did confirm that there is a lot more customization in Shadows compared to Valhalla when it does come to kind of building your base. We can decorate, add trees, fences, pets, kind of display gear sets, just like we did in one of the last AC Valhalla updates, as well as build new rooms and then kind of connect them together between other buildings where we decide to put them wherever we want, essentially in our hideout, as you can kind of see teased in this GIF from the Steam page. Now, not only that, but Charles also stated that each new building will have a purpose and a gameplay impact for you in game, such as the dojo as an example, which will upgrade the competency and capabilities of our allies who will assist us throughout the game and have unique abilities to kind of help us out in certain situations. But I will kind of go over them for you in a minute in more detail, because the more time we do invest into building our own hideout, subsequently leveling it up like we did in Ravensthorpe, we'll then be able to unlock new rewards that Charles is keeping close to his chest at the moment for now. But how do we actually kind of level up our hideout or build any of these buildings? Well, even though that officially has not been explained to us as of yet, there has been a few comments kind of teased in various articles over the last year that has given us a good idea. Most recently, Charles actually confirmed in the very same Reddit Ask Me Anything thread that after each season in-game changes, and more on this mechanic shortly, by the way, it's very interesting, but he said that resources are refilled in places that you've kind of already.
Listen, paying $14.99 a month for a streaming app, and $9.99 a month for a music app, and $12.99 for a fitness app, and more money for a bunch of other apps, that really adds up. So why not get YouTube Premium for just $13.99? It's like having all those and the entire world of YouTube uninterrupted. Your wallet will thank you, if wallets could talk. YouTube Premium. Try 1 month free.
Already visited in game. Now, we have had a resource mechanic before that sounds very similar to this, most recently in AC Valhalla, where we needed to loot foreign supplies, which were the barrel icons on your map, as you can kind of see here, which after looting them then provided resources for us that we could then take back to Ravensthorpe, that were then used as a kind of currency to construct various different buildings at Ravensthorpe. And I can't believe I made those River Raid videos nearly 3 or 4 years ago. Time really does fly. It's absolutely crazy. In any case, I want to bring your attention to a recent stealth clip released by Ubisoft, which if I just pause here on your screen, I want to bring this to your attention. You can kind of see the same barrel icon at the top of the screen inside the compass, the same one as we've just discussed in Valhalla, which I think we can confidently deduce that we're going to need to collect these barrels, or perhaps send our scouts out that we've recruited to then collect them for us, so we can then obtain these resources and then build our various different buildings back at our assassin hideout. But what about this spy system then? How does that work and kind of interlink with this hideout that we're going to be grinding resources for? Well, some of you OG fans who have played Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, the best AC game of all time in my opinion, will remember that as Ezio we could build our very own spy network by recruiting assassins in game and then sending them out on missions in Europe and beyond, which would then offer us a variety of different in-game rewards. Now, how this new recruit system works in Shadows isn't exactly the same, as Charles stated that we can recruit specific characters in the game that will become our allies, where they have unique stories, quests and abilities, where we can then pick 1 or 2 of them to assist us in combat and stealth. So for example, if you want to hack and slash your way through this game like Valhalla, you're going to then pick a combat orientated ally to then support you as you play as Yasuke, and perhaps a stealth ally if you want to play as a predominantly...
Taxes was waiting and wondering and worrying. Now Taxes is matching with a TurboTax expert who does everything for you. Who can do your taxes in a day, so you can get up to $4,000 instantly. Now this is Taxes. Intuit TurboTax.
Shinobi ninja assassin with Naoe during your playthrough. Now these allies can then be buffed up or upgraded through those specific buildings unique to them back at our hideout, then subsequently making them more effective in-game. But there's also one more type of recruit that we can use. They are called scouts, who are different from allies in that we can send them out to explore certain areas and cover the map, uncover or find intel on targets, and remove a notoriety wanted meter, which I will go through with you in a moment as well. Even though Charles has stated about this mechanic though that the recruitment system isn't as systematic as previous games such as Brotherhood, these scouts will kind of operate as a kind of resource. He didn't say that, but that's kind of my word, that's what it seems anyway, in certain menus, which we actually saw very quickly demonstrated in a gameplay walkthrough last year, as you can see here. So presumably the more that we upgrade our network in certain prefectures or provinces in Shadows, the more scouts that we'll have at our disposal to use as a way to kind of cash in intel to then finish missions quicker or find our targets faster, whereas our allies will have unique stories, abilities, and will accompany us during the game or directly in combat, depending upon who we choose. Now, we have some new storyline info that I think a lot of you are going to feel is very much welcome, especially if you had criticisms of the way that Valhalla was set out and kind of designed. But firstly, game length. How long is this game shaping up to be? Well, Demetrius asked Jonathan Dumont in a recent Reddit Ask Me Anything thread, the one that we were just speaking about earlier actually, who stated that the main journey is comparable to Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla. And what I take away from his main journey comment is how long essentially is it going to take to complete the game by just playing the main quests and kind of nothing else. And if we take a look at Origins,
Zero accounting software helped put me on the right path. It's easy to find your numbers all in one place and get a clearer financial picture. So find the power in your numbers and open the right doors with Zero.
Origins, that comes in at approximately 30 hours, Odyssey at around about 43, and Valhalla at 56, according to How Long to Beat games data. So if we take the kind of mean average of those three games in reference to what Jonathan has just said, you're looking at approximately 43 hours in terms of a story for the main game, with around 120 to 130 hours for a full 100% completion run. Again, just referencing the kind of average length to complete those three games on How Long to Beat games data. And since we're on this topic, Brooke Davies, the associate narrative director, confirmed that there will not be multiple endings in Shadows in that same Reddit thread, as there is only going to be one single canon ending. But the way that you reach that ending is going to be unique to each player, as Charles has confirmed that the main target quest lines can kind of be completed throughout different exploratory or choices that you make in the game, and not in a predetermined order. So it really is your kind of call how you get to the end of the game, which I do think is a good thing. But speaking of good, I was also very pleasantly surprised to hear that we will have a canon mode in this game, which is new to Assassin's Creed, which means that you don't need to pick different dialogue answers during quests, which end up doing nothing for the storyline, which was one of the biggest gripes I kind of had with Valhalla. It just kind of felt pointless with no impact at all, just picking various different answers. That said, I do recognize that some people like dialogue choices in-game, even if they don't result or amount to anything narratively different. But for those of you who don't want to do that, you will be able to play this canon mode, according to Jonathan, which means you won't have dialogue choices popping up, and you can just kind of play the game as the developers have narratively intended you to do so. Incidentally, when it does come to focusing on main missions, Charles confirmed that there is a lot of flexibility in using the specific character you want, that being Yasuke or Naoe, throughout your playthrough, as the open world has been designed for both characters. That said, if you want that 100% platinum trophy, there are activities or world quests that are unique to Naoe and Yasuke, such as Kujikuri meditation minigames for Naoe, and Kata, which is a posture martial arts training kind of session for Yasuke. So you will need to kind of switch to these characters every now and then if you want to get that 100% trophy, as you're going to need to do these side activities. Now, you may have also seen over the last few weeks that a series of articles and gameplay clips have been posted by the Ubisoft development team instead of the traditional gameplay walkthroughs with official commentary on their trailers. These are informative teasers about stealth, combat, parkour, and exploration, which are very interesting, to be fair, but I do feel it's a bit of a bizarre strategic marketing choice this close to launch, even with a delay, as the kind of casual gamer or someone who is like mildly interested in this game but not a super uber Assassin's Creed fan isn't really going to be reading these essays or these dossiers on specific upgrades on game mechanics with non-narrative clips uploaded individually to YouTube. I think it's just too much effort. I appreciate it. I'm sure you do as well. But yeah, if they want to release to the wider market, I don't really get why they're doing that. But with that in mind, I am going to breeze through some noteworthy updates here for you, starting with stealth. Firstly, the new observe mechanic is what Simon Lemay-Comtois, the associate game director, describes as the core Assassin's Creed experience. In short, this is going to allow us to identify targets, tag them, and monitor their movements. Nothing game-changing here, but it's a specific mechanic now. This is also different to the upgraded Eagle Vision mechanic, which acts independently from this Observe mechanic as a kind of dedicated stealth mechanic, where Naoe specifically can kind of like highlight enemies' positions and isolate specific enemies via sound, instead of just like tagging them if they're standing in front of her. That said, both can kind of be used together to fully understand or get a full scope on what's around you. If you want to take the time to do that, that's up to you, but yeah, you can use both of them at the same time essentially. This is also the first time that an AC game has introduced lighting into the game, where it can actually be used for stealth purposes, which are called shinobi moves, which means that hiding in the shadows does make you invisible to enemies, which Ubisoft's calling dynamic hiding spots, which we can then create ourselves actually by turning out certain lights or candles or torches with throwing knives or shurikens. But what I do want to mention, which I couldn't find anywhere that's been noted or recognized by the developers, is that just because you're completing a stealth black box mission at nighttime, that doesn't mean that we're just going to be invisible everywhere we go. In fact, as you can kind of see here from this clip, when you step into the moonlight from the shadows, you do become visible, as you can see with the stealth icon at the top. So I think that is really cool, and it's something to bear in mind. So just because it's dark doesn't mean, hey, we can just run around and we're in stealth all the time. That's just not how it's going to work. We can also grab enemies whilst undetected in this game and manually drag them in any direction we want, which removes those automatic kind of locked in character animation movements from recent games. But we actually used to be able to do this in the OG games, where we could actually use enemies as meat shields. So it's good to see it returning here. It kind of means that we can take down enemies non-lethally instead of just instant assassinations with locked in animations, which is a good thing. And one final mention, Yasuke, he can stealth by using his bow apparently, and he can take out enemies quickly and silently, as you can see here. So even though he is pretty much the Hulk mode hack and slash character, there is some minor stealth utility for him in this game if you want it. Now let's smash through some new combat additions here. Firstly, if you've seen some clips online recently or across social media in the last few months and thought, this looks not like the combat system from Valhalla, where I just need to spam my R1 button, then you'd be spot on, because as confirmed by Charles, both games have common ground in regard to their combat mechanics apparently. Those being the general light attacks, which are quick, small, and reliable moves. We then have heavy attacks, which do more damage, of course, and will sometimes stagger enemies back, taking a little bit longer to initiate them in combat compared to light attacks. And we've also got our defensive moves, which do operate slightly differently for each protagonist. So for example, both Naoe and Yasuke can use directional dodges to avoid attacks. Naoe's being a roll, and Yasuke's, because he's a big boy, pretty much just sidestepping to the side. But as for parrying, if successful with Yasuke, he'll bounce the enemy back, which will then open up a small window for a counter attack, whereas Naoe will kind of almost sidestep or push the enemy away, as you can see here, which could be, well, it's going to be challenging in a group of enemies as they'll immediately engage her, and she's kind of the squishy character in this game who gets nuked pretty fast if you're not careful. Now, the main difference between Shadows and Valhalla in terms of combat, though, is the new addition of this posture attacks system, which occurs when holding the light or heavy attack button, if I remember what Charles said correctly, which you can hold indefinitely, by the way. And when you do see it is the right time for you to attack, the successful hit will then break the guard and will break the guard's armor and build combos rapidly for increased damage. The thing is, though, Charles did recently confirm that the enemy AI knows when you're going to be charging these posture attacks, and they're going to try to interrupt you, as you can see as an example here. So squeezing these posture charges in at the right time alongside dodging at the perfect time will then put these enemies into this vulnerable state, which will allow you to perform exceptional damage with a cool animation. As you can also see here, it looks pretty fun. Now, parkour, one of the reasons why the game was delayed was specifically because of the feedback that the team had received regarding parkour, specifically with Jonathan Dumont, the creative director, stating that there was a a stickiness to the parkour, and having this extra time has allowed the team to accelerate the responsiveness of Naue, specifically around her movements on the rooftops. And I completely agree with him, because after checking out these recent parkour clips posted in their news article on their website, I went back to review the June gameplay trailer, and I'm going to put these clips side by side for you so you can kind of see these fluid changes yourself, because Naue does see...
Zaxby's just out-Phillied the Philly with our signature crispy chicken fingers, sauteed peppers and onions, garlic aioli, and melty cheese. Your move, Philly. Who's got the sauce? Zaxby's.